Good morning students. I hope you all are doing well. This is your maths teacher Shweta Bajaj.
Now students, in our today's video, we are going to start with our chapter number 7, Algebra. But before starting, subscribe my channel if not subscribed yet, and don't forget to share and like the video. And please mention your name, class and section in the comment box for attendance. Now students, mathematics is divided into three branches. First is arithmetic, second is geometry, third is algebra. Arithmetic deals with numbers like whole numbers, natural numbers, decimals, integers, fractions, etc. Geometry deals with shapes like 2D shapes, 3D shapes, and algebra deals with letters like alphabets A, B, C, D, and so on. And these letters are also known as variables. Now students, let us learn about variables in detail. So what are variables? A quantity whose numerical value is not fixed but keeps varying. Varying means changing, is a variable. Letters A, B, P, X, Y, Z, etc. are used to represent variables and are also called literals. Now, how variables are useful to us? Variables help us to write rules and formulas in a general way. Students, see, like you have studied earlier, the commutative property of addition. What does this property states? It states that you can add any two whole numbers in any order, their sum remains the same. If you add 3 and 4 or 4 and 3, the answer will same. So you can generalize this property like a plus b is equals to b plus a, where a and b are any two whole numbers. And instead of a and b, you can write any whole numbers and solve the property. Now in the same way, associative property of addition is also true. Like 3 plus inside the bracket 4 plus 6 is equals to 3 plus 4 inside the bracket plus 6. Now students, in the LHS, firstly add 4 and 6 and then add 3 to it, and in the RHS add 3 and 4 and then add the sum to 6, right? Now this can also be generalized using variables like a plus inside the bracket b plus c is equals to inside the bracket a plus b plus c, where a, b and c are three whole numbers. Now another use of variable is to find the value of the unknown thing. We suppose that the value of the unknown thing to be any of the variable, and we can take any letter from the English alphabet. We can assume this as a variable and we find the solution to that problem. Hopefully it is clear to you. Next is constant. A quantity whose numerical value is fixed is a constant. Numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. are constants because their value remains the same. Hopefully it is clear to you. Next is terms, and it says that a term can be a constant, variable, product of a variable and a constant, or a quotient of variables and constants. Some notes are there. Please pay attention. First is a term which consists of only numbers, that is constants, is a constant term. For example, 7 whole 5 by 6, 9, 1000, etc. Second note says that a variable and a constant together form a term, which is also a variable. Terms such as 3z, 6x, t by 2, etc. are variables. Hopefully it is also clear to you. Now students, here I am sharing one image with you, and in this image 4 mathematical operations are shown, and these mathematical operations are used to form the expressions with numbers, and the symbols are plus, minus, multiply and divide. Some words are written below these symbols, and for these words we use the given symbols. Like for above, add, altogether, and, ascend, deposit, grew, gain, increase, etc. we use plus. For below, decline, decrease, descend, difference, discount, fewer, less, etc. we use minus. For double, every, half, of, product, times, triple, twice we use multiply. For distribute, divide, find each, find per, quotient, share, split into we use divide symbol. Hopefully it is clear to you. Next is difference between arithmetic expression and algebraic expression. And arithmetic expression is also known as numerical expression, and it contains only numbers and symbols. For example, 5 multiplied by 3 plus 4. This dot means multiply, students. So here first of all we will multiply 5 and 3, and then we will add 4 to the product. That means 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 4 will gives us 19. And algebraic expression says that it contains numbers, symbols and variables, and it is also known as variable expression. For example, m plus 8. Hopefully it is clear to you. Now students, I have taken one question and it says that change the given statements into algebraic expression in terms of variable. And the first part is 8 more than x. And students, you have already learnt in the previous slide that for more than we use the symbol plus. So we will write it like this: x plus 8. Second part says that 5 less than a. So students, you have learnt in the previous table for less than we use the symbol minus, so it will be written as a minus 5. Third part says that 11 times a number b. 11 times means we will multiply. So in an answer we will write it as 11 multiplied by b, and 11 multiplied by b can be written as 11b also. Fourth part says that c divided by 7, and in an answer we will write it as c upon 7. Hopefully it is clear to you. Fifth part says that 4 taken away from twice d. So for taken away we will take minus sign, and for twice d means 2 will be multiplied by d. So it will be written like this: 2 multiplied by d minus 4, and that is equals to 2d minus 4. Sixth part says that 5 added to 3 times f. So that means 3 will be multiplied by f, and to 3f we will add 5. That means 3f plus 5. Seventh part says that quotient of 4 and g. This means students 4 upon g. Eighth part says that twice h taken away from 10. So that means 10 minus twice h. Twice means 2 multiplied by h. So 10 minus 2h will be the answer. Ninth part says that 2 times the sum of k and 6. So first of all students, we will do the sum of k and 6. That means we will write k plus 6 in the bracket and 2 outside. 2 multiply by inside the bracket k plus 6. Hopefully it is clear to you. Next is translating an algebraic expression into a simple statement, and the example says that write the statement for the given algebraic expression in terms of a variable. And the first part says a plus 3. Now students, you know that for the plus symbol we used to take increase by or more than. So the answer will be A increase by 3 or 3 more than A. Second part says that n minus 4, and for the symbol minus we used to take decrease by or less than. So the answer will be n decrease by 4 or 4 less than n. And the third part says that 5k. 5k means 5 is multiplied by k. So in the answer we will write 5 times k. Hopefully it is clear to you. Fourth part says that 6 upon m, and in the statement form it can be written as 6 divided by m. Fifth part says that 4 cube plus 1, and in the statement form we can write it as 1 more than the product of 4 and cube. Sixth part says that 2u minus 8, and in the statement form we can write it as 8 taken away from twice u, or students we can write it as 8 less than twice u. Twice u means 2 times u. Seventh part says that minus 8 into t, and in the statement form we can write it as minus 8 multiplied by t. Hopefully it is clear to you. Now students, pause your video and note down your home task, and in your home task you have to do question number 1 and 2 of exercise 7b. For any doubts and queries you can leave your message in the comment section. I hope you liked the video. Thank you.